What's up, guys? So this is part 2 of my Force Awakens review series. Basically, I'm going to go through the whole entire movie and talk about it. So in part 1, I reviewed the very beginning up until the moment where Finn and Rey meet each other. In this episode, or this video, I'm going to do from when Finn and Rey meet each other to when Han Solo and Chewbacca get on the Millennium Falcon. So let's get into it. All right, so Poe and Finn escape the Star Destroyer and land on Jakku, and Poe goes missing for the next half of the, or at least for the middle of the movie, and Finn has to go find water, so he comes across Rey's village where he sees Rey, and BB-8 sees Finn with Poe's jacket on, and is like, hey, that dude stole, Poe's jacket, and so Rey attacks him, and Finn's like, hey, why are you attacking me? I'm a resistance fighter, which obviously he isn't, and so again, I really like the scene because Finn and Rey together are great. Another really sad moment is when Finn has to tell BB-8 that he thinks Poe died, and then BB-8's all sad. Actually, pretty sad scene right there. But overall, this is a great scene. Again, another one in the beginning of the film, another great scene. All right, so obviously BB-8 is being hunted by the First Order since he has the map to Luke Skywalker, and obviously Rey and Finn are with BB-8, and they get caught by some stormtroopers, and so they have to escape Jakku, and they want to escape on this one ship, but that gets blown up, so they have to take the Millennium Falcon, and they both have to fly away from the First Order. All right, so this is the first time I have something negative to say about this film. I do think that Rey being able to fly the Millennium Falcon perfectly in between, the broken down Star Destroyer is pretty. That's definitely, going forward a little bit, if you kind of get what I'm saying. I do think she should struggle a little bit more with doing that. It's, people say that, Rey's overpowered, and that is definitely one of the reasons why they say that. And I tend to kind of agree with them on that. On other things, not so much, but definitely here, I do think it is, a little much for her to be perfectly, flying the Millennium Falcon away from the First Order. For this scene, at least. All right, so eventually Rey and Finn and BB-8 escape the First Order in a really good action sequence. Like I said, that was the only problem I really had, is just Rey just knows how to fly it, very, very well. And, but besides that, I think it's a really great action sequence. And then we get a scene where Rey and Finn, have to try to get back to the Rebel base because BB-8 obviously has has the map to Luke Skywalker. And then we get some really funny scenes with Rey and Finn and BB-8, which I really like as well.
So you're with the Resistance?
Obviously. Yes, I am.
You gotta tell us where your base is. I don't speak that. Between us, I'm not with the Resistance, okay? I'm just trying to get away.
All right, so Han and Chewbacca get on the Millennium Falcon, and they hear something underneath the floorboards, and it's obviously Rey, Finn, and BB-8, and they question, hey, what are you guys doing down there? And they eventually all get up, and they're all hanging out together until they get caught by a group of guys that Han Solo owes money, and that's where I'm going to end it off. I'll see y'all guys in the next video. See you guys.